Good evening, Entertainment Daily lovers. Join me, let's have a celebrity gist. You all recognize this face, right? Ramsey Noah, the Nollywood actor. Yes, let's talk about something that Ramsey Noah just spoke about. So, if you're just joining us, give us a big follow. Where are you watching from? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok? Follow, subscribe, like, share, comment, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, so thank you so very much. That being said, let's dive right in. All right, so actor Ramsey Noah spoke about his father. Okay, that's something that a lot of people always talk about. Ramsey Noah, he's mixed race, and people always wonder where's his dad from. People really want to know. I don't know if it's out of nosiness or just because they've never seen him. Or he hardly talks about his father, hardly talks about that part of his life. And you know that there's always this saying, mostly in Africa, that they will blow it out of proportion. Whatever, let the child grow up with her mother. The child will most definitely look for the father when time comes. But we've actually seen children that did not look for the other parent, whether father or mother. If you were not there, you were missing in action, and you just really chose to miss in action, and you just didn't care that you have a child somewhere that is being raised by just one parent, and you didn't think the child needed to see you or know you or have any form of interaction with you, then then fine. When he grows up and he decides not to look for you also, that's fine. So anyways, Ramsey Noah, I guess, was asked about his father's side and why doesn't he talk so much, or is he ever going to look for his father, is he ever going to identify with his father's side. And Ramsey Noah said that he doesn't know why this question is even being asked to him, that he's a Nigerian, full-blood Nigerian, born and raised in Nigeria, Surulere to be precise. He mentioned his mother's name. He was raised by his mother, and that's all he knows. That's the only parents he's ever had from day one up until this point. So anybody asking him to go and look for one man somewhere, it is said that the man is a Lebanese Israeli, that he's not going out there to look for any Lebanese Israeli that didn't care that he existed, never looked for him all these years. Why should he go and be looking for that person? Or why should he even identify as a Lebanese, Israeli, or whatever you want to call him, or whatever you think about. Now, listen carefully. When you have a child and you feel like you don't want to take part, then things like this should not even surprise people. And I am not surprised. Like what he has said, he was raised by his mother. Why are people even telling him to go and look for his father? Why didn't his father look for him when he was young? When, according to him, when he was little, struggling and hustling and doing all of that, nobody ever, the father, the so-called father, was nowhere to be found. Then why right now that he's at least doing okay, that you're going to, say that, let me go and look for father Oshim. Let me go and look for that father. That why should he even go and look for a father that he does not even get it? So let me know what you think in the comment section. And I read some of the comments and it was really funny. A comment where somebody was saying, okay, now where are all those people that always say a child will look for the father, a boy or a girl, a son or a daughter? That child will most definitely look for the father when time for marriage, and things like that. When they're grown up, they will start asking questions and they will look for the other parent. One thing you people don't understand is that the parent that is raising the child might not say anything at the beginning, but it gets to a point where that child will start asking questions and the parent will most definitely just explain the truth. There is no need lying. Talking about that, that brings us to another conversation that we're also going to be having concerning another actress that was married, and now all of a sudden she granted that interview talking about. So there's just so much. I just want to point this out, that if you have a child, do not abandon your child. Do not ignore your child. If you're having a problem with the person you were married to, try your best to be in your child's life. Just make that partner or ex-partner of yours to understand that, look, I'm not here to bother you. I'm not here to drag anything with you. I just want to be in the life of my child, and that is final. Okay. So I really do agree with what Ramsey Noah is saying. Why should he be the one to now go all the way to Lebanon or go to Israel or America or whichever country where this man will be based? He doesn't even know. Okay. He has to now start looking what is his name, what is his family name, going into the system, paying private investigators to go and look for him. Why go through all of this hassle? Meanwhile, the man in question knows where he had met Ramsey Noah's mother, know where they were running things, knows the state in Nigeria, knows the area, that if he comes back to that area and describe the woman, or if he has a photograph of the woman and he describes Ramsey Noah's mother, people will be able to point this and this, oh, maybe she relocated, maybe this. But it is easier for him to find Ramsey Noah than it is for Ramsey Noah to find this man. Let me know in the comment section what you think. But in my own honest opinion, if that's how Ramsey Noah feel, I think it is justified because the man had all the opportunity. He was the child. He was not involved in whatever Ramsey Noah and Ramsey Noah's father was doing. Okay, whatever went wrong, whatever the enjoyment, the groove when they were grooving and getting laid together, he was not there. So he was not supposed to suffer for this, and he was not supposed to pay for this. So if he feels good with just having his mom in his life, and I believe he's married and he has his own kids now, he has his own life, and wherever this man, we don't even know if the man is dead or alive, but this should actually make some people to learn that when you have kids out there, do not abandon them because you never know tomorrow. Okay, you never know. You never know. How do you sleep at night knowing fully well that you have a child somewhere that you've abandoned? You don't even know how the child is faring. And for him, his own child even turned out to be a very famous and a very good actor, known all over the nation and outside the nation. So it is easy for him to, see that this is his son, but still did not say anything. So why people want him to go and look for the man? Like, the man does not deserve to be called the father, a daddy, or whatever. He was just a donor, a sperm donor, and that's all. Anyway, thank you all so very much. I'm going to round this up here. Let me know what you think about Ramsey Noah's statement and how you feel about it. If it's you, if you were in Ramsey Noah's shoes, would you go and still search for this person that had all the opportunity and all the time in the world to look for you, but chose not to look for you, chose not to be in your life? Would you be the one to make that first move? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you all so very much, and bye for now. And I'll see you all on the next gist. Like I said, we're dropping a lot of celebrity gist back to back, back to back. The next gist coming up your way is that of Stella Damasus and her ex-husband, Daniel Dominican. So catch you all on the next gist.